Welcome to the Motocross Supercross podcast. Podcast.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Motocross Supercross podcast.
Episode 164. We are going into round 5 of this Monster Energy Supercross season in San Diego. I'm Adam here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
Oh, just getting ready for this weekend of epicness. Another wet one for everyone. I'm curious. This championship's nuts.
Yeah, the points are close between both classes. And yeah, let's go back to what you said first about this wet one. It's going to be, I got the weather pulled up right here. And I got to tell you, bro, rain, wind, rain, light rain. This is by the hour. Showers, light rain, showers. 100%, 80%, 68%, 100%, 98%.
Yeah, definitely
It's
a good
happening.
thing to keep in mind for when you're doing picks. I believe they didn't have press day either.
Right.
So qualifying will be the first time this track's going to be written. So
Yeah, and we've seen for these mud races too where they cut one of the practices and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, only give them one practice out there.
yeah, one of the things I don't like though about this practice, like whenever it's raining, is how they make the C guys go out first and stuff. Like that's a little bit messed up, isn't it?
I don't know. Just let them go out there and clear a line.
You know, like usually they have 250B, 250A, 450A, 450B, 450C. That's how they do practices. But now, whenever this happens, they go the other way around. They go 450C, 450B, 450A, then 250A, 250B.
Yeah, it is messed up that they do it that way, but, you know, someone's got to plow all the
Nah.
crap off the track.
Not cool. Not cool.
That video of them just with push brooms, just pushing the water off, like, that's pretty intense video there.
Yeah, I know that the track's been covered for the majority of the week, and it's been raining a lot.
A lot. And
a
it's,
lot.
Like today was supposed to be the day it didn't rain as much, but it looks like that didn't really happen. But I gotta say, if you know it's gonna be that muddy and that rainy, do you change a track? What do you think? Maybe chop down some of the triples so it's not, I don't know, just make it a little more different. I don't think they will, but I'm saying, should they? Don't you think it would be like a better experience for everyone and the riders if they like just changed a couple little things?
Looking at the map, the track map over here, we don't really see, I don't know, I don't think I see a different, way to do it. Like there's nothing really out there that will be like dangerous. You got nice little rhythm section. You got a couple of step-on, step-offs. Whoop section, you can't really do much about that. Maybe don't have that whoop section before the finish line, because everybody's got to jump the finish line. So
Yeah, just make the whoops like a bunch of little doubles or maybe just some rollers, big rollers, not as many.
Just make like a nice little double, and then so you can just kind of get some speed to jump that double on the finish line. Maybe change that up. But other than that, I will leave the track the same. There's nothing really out there that could be impossible. Even if it was dry, I don't see anything bad for a wet one.
Yeah,
Except
who
for that.
knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see how they run it out there, but this is exciting, man. We're getting another mud race. We had Anaheim 1, and then here we go. We start the West Coast season with a mud race, and then we go into this break for the West Coast season with a mud race.
Yeah,
So,
that's a great observation, Adam.
Yep, that's good. Yep, it's just like adding 2 and 2. It's 5. What?
So some of the people that will be in this race and out of this race, obviously Jason Anderson.
Yep.
We know he's there, with the fans and signing autographs, but definitely not riding. He's out.
Jason Anderson, last year's winner, gonna be watching this one from, the TV.
Oh, he'll be watching the rest of this season from the TV with Benny Bloss also out for the whole championship.
Malcolm Stewart.
Malcolm Stewart. I saw him on a bike though, which is good.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how what is happening? How are these bones healing so fast? Or they just
They're
got
just-
so much hardware in there they can just ride a bike?
They're just welding it, Zzz.
Hey, titanium bones. That's the future.
Kyle Chisholm, he's in. Ben LeMay, he's in. He had a crash in practice last week and tweaked his leg a little bit, but he'll be at San Diego. Zach Osborne, he's still out. As we mentioned in our last podcast, we'll be back for Minnesota. Another familiar face, but it's out. It's going to be Weston Pike, but he's also out there signing autographs and whatnot, all the other things. Yeah, Justin Starling, he won't be back until Atlanta. Well, Malcolm Stewart, we mentioned him. He's out with a femur. Dylan Merriam will be out also for the Gas Monkey team, and Blake Savage. I don't know if you have you seen this?
Yeah, I have. He hasn't been racing the Supercross, but he's Ken Roxon's trainer / brother-in-law. He's married. Ken Roxon's married to Blake Savage's sister, but yeah, he had a really bad crash over there. Actually, while he was practicing with Ken Roxon.
Wow.
And he doesn't have any feeling from like the chest down. Pretty crazy accident. There's also a link for Road to Recovery for him going on. So we'll have to add that one there with the Weston Pike one. Yep. But just crazy injury. I wonder if that kind of affected his riding a little bit. For sure, you would have to think it did, because he got 5th place last week when he was, Red Plate Roxon. So maybe that had an effect on how he was doing, but just crazy.
especially being so close. As you mentioned, it's his brother-in-law, and I'm sure they're pretty close. I guess Blake Savage also he underwent surgery for a cervical spinal cord injury. Like you mentioned, it was caused in a practice crash, and it sucks whenever we see this type of stuff happening, and it sucks for anyone, no matter who it is. But speedy recovery to Blake Savage. Like you also mentioned, we're gonna have the link. If you guys can help, will be very, very cool. But let's move along with San Diego, because it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, so this San Diego race, obviously being in a big military town, we have our Military Appreciation Week, where we get to see all the decked out bikes. Starling's got a cool one. Carson Brown, actually, I also saw his. His stuck out to me because it's really dope. It's got this like kind of the white camo on the Husqvarna, and it's like black and stuff. It just looks sick. But we're going to see all the really cool ones if they're not covered in mud. That's for sure.
Yeah, I like the Geico Hondas with the great camo.
Oh, yeah.
Since Cirulo's bike, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if I like the style of the numbers, but it's nice. They're coming out with some very creative colors for this bikes. Also, like the gears. Like I saw a couple of like the KTM guys.
Right.
Like McElrath and Cantrell. They got both, the red, white, blue with the stars all over. HEP, they got cool graphics. Castello actually has like the same kind of graphics. JGR's got some good ones too. Honda, Ken's bike looks awesome. I like the black. It says like the CRF, it says it's on black. He should have worn that whenever he had the red plate.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Definitely. And speaking of that red plate, Cooper Webb is going to be rocking that red plate this weekend. And I know we've been struggling to come up with a nickname, but I think I have something. It's nothing special, but I think it'll do the job for now. Okay,
what you got?
RPC. Red Plate Coupe.
Red Plate Coupe.
What do you think? You like it? RPC?
Let's see how it rolls off the tongue. We'll try it out.
All right, yeah. So RPC coming in hot with the red plate this week.
Yeah. So Cooper Webb with the red plate coming in to San Diego for the first time. Can he three-peat?
Three-peat. Let's see. He's 2 points up on Ken Roxon right now. We'll see how he is in the mud. That's for sure.
Yeah, 2 points on Ken Roxon. 3 points on Eli, 4 points on Muskin, 11 points on Justin Barcia. Definitely a good one.
Yeah, and speaking of Justin Barcia, he won Anaheim 1, which is our last mud race. So maybe we expect big things out of him this week. Also, Dean Wilson had a great night at Anaheim 1 with that 4th place, so maybe he's up there too.
Yeah. I think Dean Wilson's going to do good this week. I think Chad's going to do good this week. I think Plessinger's going to do good this week. I don't know if Cooper will be able to take the three-peat. I think we're going to see a new winner, and I will let you know whenever we do the picks.
I was going to say, all right, so we didn't mention yet, this is our picks episode. We're going to be making our picks for who we think is going to win this weekend in San Diego, round 5. And
last round of the West Coast, too.
Last round until Atlanta, the East-West shootout, which is round 9, and then they'll be coming back for Seattle, which is round 12. So they will be getting a little break in between this. And yeah, so you have to think the 250 guys, this is their last chance to really, like especially someone like RJ, who's 5th in the points right now, really falling behind. This is like his opportunity to, make some ground on some people before this little break and start to turn things around.
Also, people like Adam Cianciarulo, Shane McElrath, or even Dylan Ferrandis, they have to try to come up and take that red plate from Colt Nichols because he's holding it and he's liking it.
Yeah, he's dominating everyone. He's had that red plate on his bike ever since week one, right after week one, I should say. But yeah, he's definitely the man to beat right now. And like you said, McElrath with that first place at Anaheim 2, that third place last week in Oakland. But we're going to see if he can get up top there again this week and close that points gap. And one other thing to talk about is the time of this race, and that is we have a live race this week. This one isn't going to be on a whole day delay, and obviously the racing will be starting at 10 p.m. for us Eastern folk and 7 p.m. local time for the California guys. Well, let's go ahead and get into some of these picks then. And just looking back at that 250s, Colt Nichols won, obviously. Dylan Ferrandis got second. And this is for Anaheim 1, our last mud race. Colt Nichols got first, Dylan Ferrandis got second, Shane McElrath got third, RJ Hampshire got fourth. AC, obviously, where we saw the big action where he went in to run RJ high, and then RJ returned the favor, took him out. So, also Garrett Marchbanks, he got sixth in that race. Jimmy Dakota, seventh. So that top five seems pretty solid. Nichols, Cianciarulo, McElrath, Hampshire, Ferrandis. Those are it seems like it's going to be those guys. Maybe Dakotas can slide in there a little bit. Or maybe even like Jacob Hayes. We saw him start up there. If he can not fade so quick, he might be able to finish up there too.
Yeah, well, you know how competitive that 250 class is.
Oh, yeah. So, and obviously the mud always makes for such an awesome race. So, what do you say? Are you ready to make some picks for this 250 class?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I've been a Shane McElrath believer all year, and I'm pretty sure I've picked him to win every single week. So, I'm not going to switch it up. I'm going to pick Shane McElrath to win this week. Okay. And then for second place, I am going to pick Colt Nichols because I can't underestimate him anymore. Okay. Not that. I mean, after week 2, I stopped underestimating you. You took a little bit longer. And then for third place, I am going to pick RJ Hampshire.
Okay.
Yep, so maybe AC has some more problems in the mud, gets a little sketchy, a little swirly. You fall in the mud, it adds a lot of time to you, and it really ruins you get all dirty, your grips get all slippery, and so I'm just going to say, maybe he falls. And plus, we talked about how it's just been a up and down week for AC, so this is his week to be down.
He just won, so he's got to go back.
Exactly. Down in Anaheim, winning in Glendale, down in Anaheim 2, winning in Oakland. So I'm just going to say down for San Diego. So that's who I'm going with. McElrath, Nichols, Hampshire. No Ferrandis or AC. Yeah,
those are good picks. This week, though, it's going to be tricky, bro. And especially with that mud. Tricky. It's going to be a wild one. You ready for this?
How wild are we talking?
Well, for third place, I'm actually going to pick Nichols. Yeah, second place, McElrath, and then first place, I'm going to go with Dylan.
All right, Ferrandis. All right, time for him to turn things around.
Yes.
He was pretty close in that first mud race, so I see where your head's at. I think that's a good pick. I like that. We'll see what happens. So both of us, we're not picking no fresh blood in this podium for us. That's for sure.
As you said, Adam Cianciarulo is going to run into some problems with the mud. He just won last week. As much as I want to believe that he's going to go back to back, he won't be able to do it with this class. It's not as stacked, but it's harder to be up there in the top because every single one of those guys are running very, very close to each other. For the 450,
450s.
For the 450, I don't think Cooper Webb is going to be able to do the three-peat. I mentioned Chad Reed before the show. I'm going to have faith in him. He's the king of San Diego, as everybody knows. Nobody's won more races in San Diego than him. I'm not saying he's going to win, but he does have 10 podiums out of 16 starts.
And he's great in the mud. He's really good in the mud.
And that's another great thing. He's really good in the mud.
And he gets good starts.
Yeah, so...
in the mud.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Chad Reed for the top 5. Top 5 Chad Reed.
Chad Reed, top 5. We're at 4th or 5th because we're doing 5.
Top five.
All right,
five.
Chad Reed 5. All right, wow.
Yeah, Chad Reed's going to go with 5th place.
Hey, legend Chad Reed, bro.
I'm sorry, legend Chad Reed.
Don't disrespect him like that.
Who do you got for 5th place?
Okay, well, yeah, I like this. Let's do it like this. My 5th place is going to be someone who has grew up riding in the forest, as Ralph Shaheen says, and that's Aaron Plessinger.
Nice.
Yeah, he got 6th in that first Anaheim race, and he's been doing better and better. So I think he's gonna be up there.
Yeah, he's getting used to that bike. He's getting used to the class. It definitely taking him. But this weekend, I'm gonna pick him as my 4th place. It's gonna be Plessinger.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I was gonna say he's got some redemption he's got to make up from last week too, when his bike or whatever cut out on that little wall jump, and he had to leave it in the middle of the track. So
yeah. So is Joe Savacci. Almost, he's got a little redemption as well. He's got to come back and prove to everyone,
his bike can make it. If his bike can make it the whole race, I think he'll do pretty good.
Definitely. He's run with a little bit of bad luck, and it kind of sucks for him. But
concussion one race, and his bike quits another race. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, so that's my 4th place, Aaron Plessinger.
All right, my 4th place, I got to go with another guy who I've really been pulling for this whole year, and he's getting better and better, and also had some bad luck last week, and that is Cole Seeley. I'm going to go Cole Seeley for top 5, also 4th place.
That's a solid pick. I like that.
But I'm going to be leaving some big names out of here, so we'll have to see what happens.
All right, for my 3rd place, I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Eli.
All right, Eli. Good pick. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, for my 3rd place, I'm going to go with Ken Roczen.
Okay, not the right play for him. Okay, 2nd place, Who you got?
2nd place, I am going to go with Marvin Musquin.
Okay, don't tell me you're going to have Webb winning this one.
I am. I'm Webb to win it. There it is. I said in our 450 recap, I'm going to pick Webb to win, and I'm going for Webb for the win, bro.
Wow, 3-peat, nah?
Yeah, I'm going for the 3-peat. If you look, he did all right in the first Anaheim race. He got 5th place. He's been doing really good these last couple weeks, so you know what? Let's keep the momentum going. And Musquin, I didn't forget Musquin this time, but I did forget Eli Tomac and Justin Barsha and Wilson. So those people are not in my top 5.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 2nd place. I'm going to go with Roczen. And then for 1st place, I'm going with Marvin Musquin.
Marvin Musquin for the win. I like that. See, I like Marvin. Marvin, he's coming in strong right now. So I think it's a good pick to have Marvin up there.
Yeah, Coop's got a badass looking bike with that red plate, first off.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
I don't know if the red and orange mixes that well. It
just looks
weird.
good, man. Red plate looks good.
Yeah, RPC for first. That's what I'm going with.
All right, so I got Musquin, Roczen, Eli, Plessinger, and Chad to the legend to the Reed.
That's right. And I got Cooper Webb, Marvin Musquin, Ken Roczen, Cole Seeley, and Aaron Plessinger for my top 5. No Eli. Still, no Eli. Oof. He's playing that consistent game. He knows what he's doing. He's sitting 3rd in the points. He's only 3 behind, so...
He's solid.
Yeah, real solid. He's right there. He's like, I'm pretty sure in the motocross season, or it might even been the end of the last Supercross season, I compared him to like a hawk, how he just circles his prey and then he just strikes. So he stays right there, and when he makes his move, it's over, bro. He's in for the kill shot. So I think that's what he's doing. He won a bunch of mains in Supercross, but he wants that championship. So I think he's playing championship game this season.
Okay. Well, so far it's working. Everything's good. Just a couple points that separates top 5, and it's going to be another interesting one. Make sure you guys stay tuned for our recaps and check out the videos at our MXSX podcast page.
That's it. Yeah, just follow us on Instagram at MXSX podcast and enjoy the race. It's going to be a fun one. Mudders are always sick. Peace.